F
You're a
you,
bitch.
man.
We're talking about
You gotta strike that balance. In every hangout, it's always a
Ain't
balance.
Ain't gonna do that with me in the courtroom now, are you, NP?
Where is... Okay. Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and set up the link to everybody. Put it here on Skype. Okay, if you got me on Skype, just check my fucking status thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, man. Okay.
It's gonna be another.
Yeah, I think Emperor had to go and take care of his granddaughter.
Oh, okay. I've been wanting to talk to that guy, actually.
Yeah, he'll be back. He's coming back. Yeah, so how'd y'all enjoy the first part of the discussion, the main part?
I honestly was only able to listen intermittently until after G-Man joined.
Oh, God.
Same here. Unfortunately, I was not disappointed.
And there was a golden opportunity there that no one picked up. When G-Man was talking about which one was 100% effective, abstinence or condoms. Well, G-Man doesn't believe that abstinence is 100% effective. He believes in a virgin birth.
Wait a sec, what?
Yeah, I'm surprised
Holy
nobody
shit.
caught on that.
It makes sense, but when you're dealing with G-Man, that's what you call a wild card. You can't pull that wild card on him, even though consistently that's what you would, you have to throw that in there. But it's,
I mean,
I want to take an aside here, Drag. I really do. I want to apologize for poisoning your chat.
oh, between you and Max, yeah, I was watching that. I was like, I kind of saw what was going on after a while. I just let y'all talk.
Is he like some kind of social? Like
No,
he's got some kind of. I hate to use the word social justice warrior because I realize that there are issues. All I did was ask for a citation. He sends me a link to a paper that costs money. I said, "Do you have it for free?" He's like, "Duh." He goes off on this whole thing. I'm like, dude, I just asked for a free link. That's all I did. And he seems to have this thing like if you have a different hobby, I'm like, dude, it's a law paper. Law is not my thing. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of cash on. So he just goes off and starts calling me names. Well, you start calling me names, I'm going to start calling you names.
Yeah, it's fine. It's well. By the way, that's a woman. She has another moniker because her account got taken down. But no, I think the issue is that
it's a touchy
subject. No, it's not Sabella. It's you don't remember. Fuck, what was her actual name? Sarah Rodriguez.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Sarah. No, I think the issue is that she was trying to demonstrate that people don't supply the context between prejudice and systemic racism. Everyone refers to it just as racism, and then you kind of apply like whatever nuance it seems appropriate at the time. And so, yeah, that's really, y'all were talking past one another. That's honestly what it was.
Yeah, you get the paper. I could read the paper. I'll read the sources. I got no problems with that. I've already started reading it, and from what I could tell, it kind of, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it per se, although I'd like to see it's kind of on a correlation versus causation kind of thing at this point. It's like, I need to see something that links the correlation that they're drawing to the causation. That's kind of where I'm at with it. But I haven't got that far into it to get to that point.
Sure, it's one of those things where it should be more nuanced, but it's the climate that we're in now. All nuance is kind of gone. Like the people have stopped trying to have conversations, and that's not just any one group of people or any one faction. None of us are having actual conversations anymore. So I kind of expect a certain level of animosity.
Why is that?
I don't know, Blue. You tell me.
No, never.
I can answer that.
Who's that, Blue?
Yeah, somebody.
Blue.
What's up, Blue? David? That's David on joint?
Yep.
What happened to G-Man, man? What happened to your favorite cousin?
He had he had to take off.
You got to go sell some blue barrels.
Oh, okay. Oh, he was at work. Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm just making a joke.
No,
Just at his
he
expense.
he was getting close to a no true Scotsman, and Psycho and MP kind of told him like, man, you getting kind of close to the edge there, and so
There ain't no such thing. There ain't no
he
such thing. I defeated it.
yeah, so there was no such thing now, and then we're going back to that, and so then he got mad at them for bringing up what he had then mentioned. So it was interesting because I guess he forgot that he was the one who mentioned it in the first place.
Oh wow, I missed the drama. Damn.
With Demon, that's all it is. It's only drama, nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, another interesting that came up there at the end of the conversation with MP, when MP was bringing up, Matt Slick comes in, says, I'm an atheist, I don't believe this, goes out and preaches the
Matt
gospel.
Slick.
Has he never heard of
What a
the
person to put
Clergy
your faith
Project?
in. When your daughter's a porn star, man, talk about a good thing to put on your family record list.
I don't know. Hold on for a second. Who is Ben Leach? Hello?
I don't know. Never heard of him.
I don't know what that is.
Ben, do you have a mic? Hello? Ben? Hello? Can you type something in chat? Okay. All right.
All right.
So, anyway,
But had G-Man never heard of the Clergy Project?
he's heard of it. People have told him about it.
Is another bit of his selective memory?
Something like that.
What was that he was talking about? Those
Shit.
groups. Those groups. I guess I was kind of distracted, obviously, but he was talking about those neighborhood groups.
Urban League.
Oh, Urban League?
Urban leagues, yeah, urban leagues is.
I'm not sure what his there's some type of program that he was talking about, but I'm not sure what program that actually does what he was saying.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he was really going with that. I was a little
Distraction.
lost. He kind of was all over the place at one point in time, so I was trying to keep up.
Because there is a Pinellas County Urban League here in St. Petersburg. It is, of course, it's a faith-based kind of thing. And I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what they do. They got a big, they got a website. So let me just put the.
Well, that was another one of his, ink clouds. He was jetting out an ink cloud to try and get out of something.
Right.
He wasn't planning on backing anything up. He said, you ever been to Urban League? No? Well, then come back to me when you have.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's kind of what he does.
Just like I said, read Matthew 25. Okay. Why don't you just tell me what it says?
Yeah.
It's just an ink cloud.
I don't think he ever read it himself. I think the problem is that with G-Man, he is so. I don't know if he's even convinced that this thing is real. I think he's just feel like he's put in a box where he has to defend it, because it's almost shameful to see a black man in today's America advocate for slavery. It's like, what is that?
But
That's crazy.
it's a box of his own making, MP. That's the sad part about it.
I can't
Very much so.
handle listening to a black man defend slavery.
It's like a Jew. It's like someone who's
Going
Jewish
through all the
defending Holocaust.
number of hoops he has to jump through, and the contortions he has to make in order to make it not really North Atlantic slavery. But it is.
Yeah,
Slavery
it's
is
not
slavery.
Slavery.
You're taking someone who's an individual and you're basically saying you are a cattle. You are no more than
What G-Man always defaults to. Drag knows this. Psycho knows this. MP knows this. What he always defaults to is indentured servitude.
Which is a fallacy.
Yeah, it doesn't say that in the Bible. I've read.
That is
the
what you
Bible.
get for your fellow Hebrew males.
Yeah. But even that
But-
can be taken away, because if you give them a wife and they want to stay married to that woman, you get them for life, and you get their children too.
Yeah.
So
You have to
that
avoid that
doesn't
too.
work. Yeah, that doesn't work. You get their children regardless of whether they're a Hebrew man.
But this is the irony of religion. I think. What's his name? He debated. I can't remember either one of their names. Sam Harris, and Sam Harris said, religion is one of the few things that can make something that we all consider totally immoral, totally irrational, totally against
Reprehensible.
well-being of our society reprehensible, normal. Like the killing of the Amalekites, even their babies. It's funny because my wife didn't even know that was in the Bible. Her father's a preacher. She's been in the church for as many years as she's been alive, and she didn't know that was even in there. I said, no, it's in here. Look it, read it. And it's funny because I think most Christians and most churches have been forced to give their parishioners only the good versions of the Bible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And remove the bad versions that would bother them morally. But when people, and I think that's the best way to probably lead people to atheism or even away from this, is because you say, no, your book advocates killing babies in the womb.
Oh
That's
man,
sick.
you should have
and
been
I
around.
walk away from that.
I showed my mother Ezekiel 23:20, and she had never. I told her. I was like, yeah, did you know there's a verse in the Bible about the such and such? She said, no, that's not just disgusting. Why would you ever say something like that? That's not in the Bible. And I said, go get your Bible real quick. Let me show you something. And
Is that the one?
Yes. Story of Lot.
No, Ezekiel 23:20.
Oh.
That's the one with the horse-sized dick and all that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I told her it's a metaphor, but it's in there. Like I understand it's a metaphor, and it's and like she couldn't believe it. And I was like, you're trying to convince me of this, and you've never actually read this whole thing, like
Yeah, my wife is a still practicing Christian, but she didn't know the story of Lot. When I told her that, she kind of got green in the face.
Really? I learned that when I was a kid. Oh,
I mean,
I
not
learned
the
that as a
whole,
kid.
leaving the city, pillar of salt on the thing. It was the after that.
oh, what, they
She
having
didn't
sex?
know about.
Yeah. Oh no, they taught me that as a kid. Yeah.
It was the daughter have sex with old man part that kind of she didn't know about.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a model parent, isn't he? Here, have no, you
well, the
can't.
daughters are model daughters, aren't they?
Well, the whole family is just, but that was the highest moral
It's screwy.
standard of the whole thing.
Mother's kind of salty. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Sam.
it.
Hey, that was a good hangout. I was listening to it while I was lifting weights. But I will say, is the weights I were lifting, it was way less than Ronnie's dad. So I shamed my family.
Okay. Like, oh fuck, like that. We're gonna try and have some more hangouts like that. When we more centered around some topics. Though I just wanted to see how this one would go, because I definitely enjoy tossing around some ideas, and hopefully we can get some folks, some theists other than G-Man, because he was fun, but maybe some other ones.
Did he do anything to ruin this one the way that he kind of flipped out last night? Because I didn't catch too much of it because I keep track of. I have a spreadsheet on my phone that I keep track of my
Sal,
list, so
please.
I had to keep switching back and forth. So I probably missed some, and also obviously taking a shower after the workout. I want my hair to be as luxurious as True's. So what golden moments did I miss?
Sorry, before you go on, Drag. Sorry, Sam. I misunderstood when you said you keep a spreadsheet on your phone. I
Yeah,
thought you were
Google
keeping.
Doc.
Yeah, I thought you were keeping a spreadsheet on your phone of all the crazy shit G-Man does.
No,
That would be even
no.
funnier.
That would take up all of my phone's memory.
He needs an Oracle database for that.
Yeah, my poor phone wouldn't be able to function if I kept that on there. I mean, I think that if I kept all the track of moments where he seemed smart or surprised me, at least that would be manageable.
You'd have like what, 2 check marks?
Yeah, I'd have like
that time you looked both ways crossing the street, and the time that Hannah convinced him that vaccines were not bad for you, or at least reconsider it.
But please answer my question. Did I miss any golden moments?
Usual stuff.
MP and Psycho were asking him some qualifying questions, and then they went on a bit of a tangent because G-Man made a statement about people being in the church who aren't real Christians. And of course, what the hell does that even mean? You ask qualifying questions, he gets mad at you for asking him qualifying questions because they wanted a criteria that he was using. he didn't want to give up that criteria, so he's like, "Oh, you guys don't know what you're talking about," and then just kind of took off.
Yeah, he does get pissed if people don't accept his straw man.
Well, it's he wants. I mean, we kind of talked about this with last night, which is that he wants people to just accept what he says authoritatively, because he thinks if he says it, it's like if it's in the Bible. So I can imagine how these things tend to arise.
Well, it's that, and I also think words still have objective meanings, which I don't think they do. I think most of us in this room think that words have usages, not necessarily meanings.
Did you catch that in our little hangout earlier this week, where he thinks that words have intrinsic meanings?
Yep. I saw that.
He'll get started with Steve on that.
Oh God.
Wait, Steve. What's Steve's position on that?
Oh
God, no.
Atheism.
No.
Oh God. Look, I like Steve, but I disagree with him on a few things.
It's okay. You're allowed to do that. Okay. Where's him? Okay, so Pew, I just sent MP a text message, a screenshot of Hannah's phone number, so he can contact her. I thought I could have sworn. Well, no, she didn't save it last time, I think so. Yeah, because they're all in New York.
Is G-Man still under the impression that Ronnie knows chemistry?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yep.
As of last night, he lauded True's knowledge, and I believe we're going on a year now, Drag, since you've asked him to share something that G-Man that True has taught him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't think G-Man really cares, to be honest with you. Long as he keeps talking against evolution, that's all G-Man cares about. He don't care about his credentials, any of that.
Sure, but I mean, the relevancy here is one of the types of evolution is chemical evolution.
Oh, the Kid Hovind fucking
nonsense. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know where that came from.
Stellar, cosmic.
You guys are just mad
stellar,
because
cosmic.
Just because he doesn't have a PhD.
Micro and macro evolution.
I hate those terms. I really hate those terms.
I'm sorry. I love the little G-Vanisms like that. You get so excited.
I don't think I've ever seen macro and microevolution ever used like in an official college textbook.
It is.
They are
very lightly. It doesn't mean the same thing.
It's like if you I'm trying to think of a way, like the way that we draw cultural lines, like they're not actually there. This you understand culture as a concept, but the lines can be drawn if you really wanted to. Does that make sense?
They're arbitrary.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always kind of like pictured that, and this is just in my head, and correct me if I'm wrong, but macroevolution is the point where speciation occurs, and that's kind
depends
of
on which. It depends
kind of
upon which YEC you talk to.
Right, that's kind of fuzzy too, because there could be a lot of reasons something can't reproduce. It could be physical. It could be DNA. It could be there's lots of reasons two things
that's
can't
why
reproduce.
Most people. Well, I mean, that's why most people who study the field don't use the biological species concept.
Right. It's such a they're not very useful terms in my opinion.
I disagree with that.
But Google Quake. Great.
Google Quake.
Yeah, well, every so often, if you're on a mobile device, Google will just boot everyone off. Like if you're on a phone or actually, hold on, Immutable, aren't you on a mobile device?
Yeah.
So why didn't it kick you off?
I don't know. I'm special.
That's weird.
I've never been kicked off on a mobile either.
It just did it to me.
Yeah, it's so weird.
First time, actually.
Huh. It usually affects all mobile users.
Yeah. A Google Quake.
Yeah, we call it Google Quakes. That's weird. I'm getting messages from Doc Savage right now. Let's say he says, what did he say? TE is stepping on his joint live on the True Empiricism channel, demonstrating that evolution is fake with his cat's claws. It's an adaptive trait, ergo no evolution, ergo Jesus. Seriously.
I
Holding
thought
up
he
his
was the
cat.
only pussy living in his house.
Well,
Well,
that's
Bitch made.
still up
Oh,
for debate.
come on.
There he goes again.
Now we can say it. Ronnie has touched a pussy.
I can't make a comment on that statement.
No, you can't. We're saying it for you.
Okay.
But did the
We got your back.
did the pussy have microevolution or macroevolution?
That depends on, was it a
Depends
black
on-
guy or a white guy?
It's a cat. It can do whatever the
All
fuck
right.
it wants.
Is my cat Mel Cat? That still makes me just like, how stupid do you have to fucking be?
As stupid as G-Man.
Well, yeah, no shit. That would be my point.
There's a qualifier, but can you be stupider than the presupposing astrology to do things?
Oh God.
That was
But
pretty bad.
at least that is apparent nonsense. It's like, okay, that's stupid.
People buy
then-
into it.
But people
just-
buy
it's-
into it, but it doesn't mean anything. These people actually try to take stuff that means something and make it mean something completely different. I don't get that. Just blows my mind. It's like, I don't know. I can't with them. I can't.
Oh,
What's
my
funny
goodness.
though is we've seen that argument before from the presuppositionalists. It's just the word astrology replaced by the word God.
Well, what was interesting about that one is he didn't know what presuppose meant.
Oh
He
yeah.
thought
well, do you
presuppose
think
was
Antonio-
identical to conclude.
Do you think Antonio Fletcher honestly knows what the word presuppose means?
No,
At this point, he might.
I don't think he does.
It seems, yeah. I mean, I do kind of wonder. I think. Do you guys remember how Ronnie periodically will be like, "I'm going to do all of this and this and this and expand," my outreach, and nothing ever comes of it. And you just have to wonder. It's like, does he really think that making these videos looking so sad on his couch alone, that's going to somehow, convince people? Like, I don't know. I just feel kind of sorry for him at this point.
I mean, he's impressing people on the internet because, according to G-Man, YouTube is a beneficial career. So that's a life goal of his.
I mean, there's just doesn't in terms of our community. I just don't think that there's a living to be made. That's my opinion.
Well, no, it's a hobby unless you've already made that living like successfully, like PewDiePie and others. It's not something you're ever gonna.
Well,
Right.
I'm referring specifically to our sort of circle of the internet, where you don't find people who have 100,000 subscribers who hobnob with us.
Right.
Sam, you would have to go into the pop science stuff like a Veritas or Vsauce.
You'd have to do pop science, or just start shouting that you hate SJWs and
Yeah.
and pander to the alt-right, but I'm not racist,
Mhm.
That whole gag.
Mhm.
See Sargon of Akkad as a reference.
Or make lots of flat Earth videos and be prepared for the onslaught of criticism.
Okay.
But that'll get you views.
I did not realize that there were so many butthurt flat earthers until Reds really started going in on those guys.
Oh, it's the stupid runs deep in that direction.
Yeah, evidently so. Shit.
You haven't met the variety of flat earthers that I have. I've met flat earthers, and I'm not kidding you.
In real life?
They disagree with the flat Earth model in some regard because they don't think it's a circle. No. They think it's a square. Some of them do.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, immutable. See, the problem here is most flat earthers don't travel very far in their life. So they see the world as being flat. In fact, the Earth is a isohedron. It's a 20-sided geometric shape. So since they don't travel very far, they're always staying on one plane.
Yeah.
Or one facet of that. Okay.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I say we just compromise and say, hey, the Earth is a hemisphere. They can have the flat side. We got the round side.
I just
That'd be
say
geometrically
that
confusing.
I just say that none of them should be allowed to breed in an ideal world.
Wow. Really? I mean, I don't
I'm
mind
clearly
just not
joking.
breeding with
Jesus.
smart people.
If you get two idiots together, they don't make a smart person. That is just not how genetics works, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Sam, what about that random mutation?
Well, the odds are not high enough on that I'm worthy. That I think it's worthy of actual statistical.
Is there a point where rednecks do not give birth to non-rednecks?
Get a non-redneck.
Oh man.
If we have rednecks, why do we still have rednecks? Never mind.
You would have thought natural selection would have taken the wheel at this point, but nope.
Nope, Jesus took the wheel.
I miss living on campus. I don't miss the diner. Yeah.
Uh-oh, they sound hot. Yes.
Having a party there,
You would be wrong.
My ears have deceived me.
A lot of funny shit was going on over there, Sam.
I know.
Not really. I'm just walking to my car.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like
I wish there
people
was
at that
something funny going on, but that is not apparently true.
Oh shit, Sergeant Gibson is in Truth's chat.
Who is that?
Remember the Sergeant Gibson story? It's somebody's sock.
Sergeant Gibson. I know whose sock that is.
Yeah.
Does his name rhyme with renew?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I'm trying to think of something that isn't just pew review, but
does it rhyme with review pew?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Sergeant.
You want to fuck him up? Just go pig Latin.
I showed you or I told you the Sergeant Gibson story, like a long time ago. Pseudo.
I think I heard.
Was this the guy you were told not to fuck with because he's going home? Or is this a different Sergeant Gibson?
No, this is a Sergeant Gibson who went on like a real sex show, and then his wife got fucked in front of him.
This is the guy you were told not to fuck with because he's rotating home because of reasons.
Yeah,
And this is the reasons.
Yeah, basically. So Pew found an actual picture of him and made the Sergeant Gibson account. That, like, if you actually look at it, that's a real picture of him.
That sounds like something Sock would do. Or Pew would do, rather. Not
Of
Sock.
all the things to be remembered for doing when you were in the military by people you served in the military for.
Yeah, you can't forget that. Like, if you, I wonder what happens if you type in his real name, because his real name is on the video, but the comments under the video, that's what really, that's what does it. Like the comments.
Yeah.
Can you send me this drag?
Yeah, let me find it. A doc stat.
I mean, for research purposes.
Of course. Research.
I can always do some more research, especially since the semester for my school just ended.
Yeah, mine did too. Swinger swindled out of his bitch. Never gets old. Pornhub. Okay. Let me take a picture of the comments.
I do feel kind of sorry for this guy, but that's what you get.
Okay. Say goodbye to distractions. Now you can last longer with KY duration spread.
Okay, I don't need to. Okay, there we go.
What the fuck is...
That's the Pornhub has ads now.
Really?
Yes.
Well, because all that advertising crap on YouTube.
Yeah.
So like over to Pornhub. At least they know what they're getting there.
Is there going to be a Pornhub apocalypse? I wonder what that's going to consist of.
Oh God.
More KY jelly stuff. That's all of their ads are KY jelly. Every single one of them.
No, but if there was an adpocalypse on Pornhub, what would be the objection?
We would not know what kind of lubricant to use.
You're losing your boner during the ads. No, wait, adpocalypse. I don't know. Are there people that actually make money off of their Pornhub videos?
I think people who are actually like members, like people who sign up for the shit, they get that little preview.
The partners do.
Yeah. Pornhub partner.
They produce actually original content.
Wow.
Steve should join on that shit if they don't have an adpocalypse. Maybe someone wants to see prospector porn.
Going in her Oregon Trail.
Don't worry, baby. Ooh. My last partner died of dysentery.
I was about to go there.
It's right there. It's such an easy joke.
Oh, God.
I had a roommate who had mercury poisoning, and he went insane, and they had to haul him out of my house.
Was it ethyl or methyl mercury poisoning?
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Tommy just got a boner somewhere.
Oh, wait a sec. Tommy thinks mercury cures things?
No, he thinks mercury is bad.
All mercury.
With no qualifier.
He would not be mistaken.
Well, there's...
with no qualifiers.
The Merzerol had, I think it's ethyl mercury, like a tiny amount of it. I think it was a preserving...
Dimethyl mercury?
No, methyl or ethyl mercury. Just straight up.
I have to look up the omazole, but it gets metabolized and it gets excreted, and so Tommy's like, oh nope, causes fucking booty cancer. Like he doesn't care.
He has to get on the case, for research purposes.
Oh, of course.
Cancer's good, Drag. Cancer soaks up metabolizes toxins from fat.
Like his argument has morphed so many fucking times, I can't keep up with it. I really can't. Like
I still want to know what these toxins are.
He's mentioned them once.
Aren't they pops or something?
No, that was the other leg of his argument. But no, he's mentioned
that's a new one.
He mentions pesticides and
herbicides
and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but isn't he but he's a landscaper, so shouldn't he be riddled with cancer?
Well, no, he shoves oranges up his ass, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, that keeps the toxins from going in.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Wait, what about his how do we say, quasi-legal employees? Do they all have cancer?
Who knows?
The ones that actually do the work.
Yeah, and I still call bullshit on Tommy because I went up to my son's school for a parent-teacher conference, and I sat in the waiting room for about 15, 20 minutes. I sat and I watched someone of Tommy's persuasion watch all the other people work in the heat as he wiped the sweat from his brow and drank water. So that's why I'm really skeptical about Tommy's claims about how hard he works.
I mean, I'm skeptical of all of his claims of heterosexuality, so I guess we're in the same boat.
I'm beginning to doubt that G-Man is heterosexual, but that's a different story.
No, I don't. I think G-Man is completely heterosexual.
I don't know. Nearly calling true empiricism your bitch is pretty close.
But he clearly has a thing for Bosnian women. Sorry, Hannah.
I mean, he didn't take Shanny. How much better can you get?
Ugh.
But then he would be drowning in a sea of, well, I don't want to say fat because that would be implying that she's all fat. But yeah,
it's a sea of fluff.
The sea of fluff. There you go.
It's so funny when she was trying to seduce G-Man. It was both revolting and hilarious. It was my favorite YouTube channel.
It kind of made me remember why I don't jump on Pornhub too often.
He's got to filter the searches. Just filter them.
Yeah. There's some BBWs that are good, but that's not one of them.
There's one of her readings of the Bible she was doing where she takes a water bottle and exclaims, "It's hot," and then does the whole flash dance thing and dumps the water on herself to cool off.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, so it's Holy Spackle was there.
That was the funniest moment.
Because, yeah, Holy Spackle, I think Renee were in there, like, girl, we need to get you another bra. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she does have, she has fat in all the right places and in all the wrong ones, too.
Well, it's one of the many curses of being fat.
But somebody loves her, and she's in a relationship. But then, guess who's not in a relationship?
Yeah. I'm beginning to doubt if G-Man could actually have a relationship with a girl.
Just saying, she got herself a man, so.
I commend the person that gets to sleep with that, but hey.
Oh, you don't? It's Red News. Her and Red News are they're an item now.
Red
Finally.
News is a good guy.
Does he have to use a whaling vessel to board her? Like what? How does that logistically work? Too mean.
I don't know. And if you ask nicely, you may get a sex tape and find out.
I don't want to ask nicely then.
Wait a sec, there's a sex tape of her? I would not know. I'm bullshit, but I'm pretty sure at some point there would. Shanny's not the type of girl that would be shy about that sort of thing. Well,
I like Rev a lot. I think he's a fun guy, but I cannot relate to him on the level of wanting to get with anyone that's that crazy. Because I went on a date with someone who was crazy last night, and I wanted no part of it. I was like, this could lead to me getting stabbed.
Was it like the obvious crazy, or kind of just like the wait till you see kind of crazy?
It was she wasn't like deranged, but she was just a little off.
Ah, okay.
But she was stabby. I don't think Shanny would be stabby. Shanny would be, I love you too much, I'm going to stalk you. But I don't think she'd ever end up hurting somebody. But
is it kind of like the passive aggressive, lovey, stabby kind of?
I don't know without getting into details. So I'm at a point in my life, and I would hope that Rev News was at this point in his, that when I see a woman who is visibly kind of like, oh hey, this girl seems crazy and needs to work on her issues, I kind of run the other way.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Is this car in front of me waving a Confederate flag or a Nazi flag?
Well,
what's the difference?
It is a pickup truck. I'm gonna get a closer look.
It could be either. Careful, proceed with caution there, Sam.
Does it say God bless America?
Does it have rust stains on the outer edge?
I can't see from here, and it is night out.
Google Quake. All right.
That was definitely a Google Quake because they both left.
Yeah. Just fucking getting pow, getting shot down. Oh no.
I think Max actually left the chat.
It was good old Dixie.
Good old Dixie? Okay. In California, it's so strange. Well, then again, no.
No, there's a lot of military around here.
I just thought about it. I was like, yeah, I served with a few guys who were like that, and they were...
It could have been coming from a Dukes of Hazzard convention.
Oh, God. Probably coming from the NTC. Oh, so Doc Savage says that Ronnie is in white man stole my land mode.
That's my favorite mode.
thought you meant wait.
So,
what land has he ever owned his own house? I don't understand.
Well,
He apparently does, but his house is worth about as much as the car that I'm driving right now, and I am not driving a very nice car.
no, my car is worth a bit more, and I drive a Nissan.
I'm driving a Honda CRV, which I believe at the time the MSRP was like 25 grand, so
Oh,
a
Jesus.
little bit cheaper than his house.
Truthfully, if I was his daddy, I'd slap his face for having no dignity.
Who said that?
Savage.
Are you gonna lift the rule, Reds? Are you gonna lift the rule that they can't win more than once again?
Yeah, about to say. Is he still talking shit about Reds? Because
he's out there in the chat talking shit. Yeah.
Let me invite Reds, because last night, yeah, he took a shot at Reds and Hannah. I was like, what can Hannah do?
She might have better hair than him,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true.
and she has a man. Ronnie does not.
Very true.
Even my dog is laughing. That's hilarious.
That was a dog laugh?
That was Dexter dreaming.
Yeah, it's a dog laugh.
That's scary.
He's dreaming. He's asleep and he's running through some field barking or something. I don't know what the hell he's doing in his dream.
Oh, service dog?
Yeah. He doesn't get to bark any other time, so he gets to bark in his dreams.
I guess that's fair. Reds, I sent the link to you on Skype if you want in. Oh my goodness.
Like, I would love to see Ronnie actually do a breakdown of a peer-reviewed paper.
Well, he's breaking down now. Evidently, he's just holding a guitar and talking about deaths in his family.
That's what happens when the white man steals your land, apparently.
Speaking of Ronnie and live hangouts, did you get a chance to look at that? I don't know if you said you sent it on to Pew, but did Pew? I don't wonder if Pew even got a chance to look at those directions. They're
the PDF.
The PDF, yeah, that stuff's pretty dense, but I think you might be able to pull it off if you could get it to watch his channel.
You'd have to ask him, honestly. I forwarded it straight to him because he was trying to set that up. Up there's Red.
Sorry, did you hear that car horn?
Yes.
And you definitely heard me yell and call that guy a fucking cunt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, look at his video description. What's going on in the video description?
You know that he doesn't know how to tag something, so he always lists the tags in its description.
1000% clickbait. I'm curious. Oh God. Okay, so his description was all the tags: atheist, Jew, Christian, Muslim, agnostic, deist, Satanist, agnostic, Islam, Quran, Bible, God, Jesus Christ, Allah, scandal, pagan, alien, supernatural, magic, UFO, NWO, religion, government, politics, science, news, demon, angel, Muhammad, freethinker, realist, skeptic, Darwin, evidence, truth, atheist, Bible, destroyed, win, loses, biblical.
Did you notice
Why
he left
doesn't he
out
just copy and
Illuminati?
paste the entire dictionary?
He left out Illuminati. You know what that means?
Confirmed.
Yeah.
No, not possible. They stole his land.
Satanist? I'm not sure why he says Satanist.
Yeah, I had to pause. Like, Satanist? Okay.
Is that
All
Satan?
right. Hey, Drag, quick question.
What's up?
As you know, I care, immensely for the Dumb Fuck of the Year award. It's my baby. And I care about it so much that after we did that hangout, I immediately went right back to basically doing my life. So with that, should I just say fuck the rules and next year just have Ronnie run again?
No.
I would not be opposed to it.
Because I tell you, that guy...
For the inevitable breakdown. That's the only reason why.
That guy is a special level of dumb fuck right there. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a bigger batch of dumb fuck ever in my life. And keep in mind, I talk to flat earthers for fun, so my standards aren't really that high to begin with.
Red, how many years have you done the Dumb Fuck of the Year award?
This will be 4th year.
Do one more year and then do a Lifetime Achievement Award. Of all the people who have won before.
Of course, you could always do what Abe's saying in the chat. Just use True Talk TV. Use his second channel as the loophole.
Could do it. But now I think Steve's doing the Ronnies or something like that. I'm not sure how he's conducting
Steve's
that.
got a whole. Steve already did the Ronnies. Steve does a whole award show based on him. So,
I mean,
it
like,
was a very trying to find. It was not Steve's most entertaining hangout. Let's say.
no, it was kind of like disappointed in it, to be honest.
let's face it, there is no replacement for dumb fuck of the year. Okay, so let's not even try. Sorry, Steve, but go fuck yourself.
Well, you know, Red, it's not like Steve had all day to work on it and plan it out.
Oh, come on, Sam.
wait.
Steve's just doing the daytime Emmys. Come on. Nobody watches the daytime Emmys.
All I want is for dumb fuck of the year for all of us to have fun, and I think limiting it to a bunch of people that haven't won it yet is going to be kind of restricting. So I'm thinking next year I should just get rid of that fucking rule. I can have both G-Man and Ronnie and Antonio in there, as well as Tommy Hall and as well as Anthony Riley and all these other dumb fucks that would make it a lot more interesting, I think.
I think G-Man is the Michael Jordan of dumb fuckery. So I think that's going to be a really hard. He's like the reverse Michael Jordan. Have you ever seen that guy move? He is not athletic. I'd like to see that.
It would be interesting to see who would actually, who is the bigger dumb fuck?
I think
is a question that has plagued the GDC for all of, 15 minutes or so.
I think you have to eventually drop the rule anyway, because we're just going to have to keep comparing these people over and over again. We're going to run out of dumb fucks.
That's why it said you go with a Lifetime Achievement.
Yeah.
After you have enough of them have won the Dumb Fuck Award, then you do the Lifetime Achievement Award for them.
Yeah. Also, Antonio was wondering why he didn't win Dumb Fuck of the Year, or why he wasn't even nominated to begin with. And
you don't wonder that, Antonio. Just let it lie, put it to bed. Don't worry about it.
Because besides the fact that we can hear him gargling DD's nutsack every single time he talks, he's kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go sleep with your coat hanger, Antonio. Go ahead.
Ooh, harsh.
That was pretty harsh.
What would be harsher is to say that his existence is proof that abortion should be legal. That would be harsher.
Well, let's see.
As hypothetical, I didn't say that that's true.
Basically, Antonio, just to answer your question real quick, the reason why you weren't nominated is because we're trying to teach G-Man why you don't assume shit. Because he was saying, "Oh yeah, we already know that Antonio's going to win. Of course, Antonio's going to win. Of course, Antonio is going to win." And we didn't even get to the nomination portion yet. So you know what? We didn't nominate him because fuck you. That's why.
Yep. Can't outsmart G-Man.
Yeah, can't outsmart G-Man. Oh, what the fuck did I just do then? So like, oh, of course. No, we didn't nominate you, Antonio, because fuck G-Man, basically.
But he can beat you in a marathon. You know that, Russ.
Of course. And yeah, all we need is a crowded street in New York City, and we're a game.
And look, Red will win because Red knows how to use a traffic light.
The dude actually tried to race me in New York City traffic. Unfucking real.
Oh yeah, he did try to race you too. Forgot about it because I told him to fuck off.
I mean,
when he said that, and he crossed the street. I was like, what is he trying to prove by crossing the street? I couldn't with that. That was just beyond.
I didn't get it either. Believe me, I'm still trying to figure it out, and eventually I'll just give up trying to figure it out because I realize that there is no logic there. But fuck. No.
Should I challenge
Like I said,
Ronnie's dad to a lifting contest?
I think you should challenge his dad to a living contest. Whoops. I mean, no, you should. That's a bad idea. No, don't do that.
I would win that one. I'm still alive.
I would like. I have a challenge for Ronnie that I know that he's going to lose. Your challenge, Ronnie. Unprivatize the last 3 live streams that you've had. Unprivate them.
Or read my master's thesis and come back with some criticisms.
I like mine better.
Agree to disagree, because he knows that's also the. I've told him that that's the only way I'll debate him is if he does that or reads and analyzes a peer-reviewed paper.
I think yours
That's
might
what I told
actually
him.
be easier for him, Sam.
Huh?
I think yours might actually be easier for him to psychologically do.
Psychologically, maybe it's. I actually think it's a toss-up psychologically, because in reading my master's thesis, he's going to realize that it's actually pretty well written. Because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten it past my committee. But who I have to profusely thank for that. But he's going to realize that A, it's good, and B, that he has nothing to say about it, and that he doesn't understand it. And when confronted with this information, he will make his white man took my land face.
Well, I think mine is better because it would achieve the same goal, but it'll be using his own words against them. It's going to be one of those where he can't backpedal or rewrite history, like he always does. Apparently now he's been rewriting history when it comes to how he got into a pissing contest with me in the DMCA issue.
I mean, by
he's
all
doing that shit
rights,
again.
I mean, he's so strange. I do admire that, how strange and how peculiar he is, because
Admire
I just,
pity.
Curiously view, let's say, in the sense that I can't put myself there mentally because, I have thoughts.
I just need to. I'm still trying to figure him out. But anyway, no. The reason is that he's been talking some pretty mad shit about me, and I would like to know exactly what he said. Now, I understand that the videos have been saved by Fiona, I think, and I need to get in contact with her later. She did message me saying, "Hey, we should catch up after New York. How about during New York? Because I really want to see what Ronnie was saying. Because what I want to do is I basically want to call that fucker out."
Oh, my parents are almost near Fiona right now. They should be. They should be somewhere over the Atlantic. They're going to a wedding in Fiona's neck of the woods, although not in the country so much, but in the city. They'll be in Glasgow at a fucking wedding I wasn't invited to, and I wanted to drink scotch with a bunch of people in kilts, but no, they wanted to keep it small.
Can't have everything.
What do I have to do, Red? What do I have to do to hit on British bridesmaids?
I don't know. I think you need to ask G-Man that one, because apparently looking up how to get girls to like him is kind of his thing, not mine.
Well, I'm not worried. I'll flash my fancy American accent. That's what I'll do.
Honestly, I just go in and hope for the best.
I was just going to challenge myself to a scotch drinking contest. And the beauty of challenging yourself to that type of a contest is you always win.
It's true.
It is true. It's true. Although Drag, Sam, or anyone else for that matter, have you guys been listening to the recent, shitstorm that's been going on with True? Now, I understand that he's very pissed off about Dumb Fuck of the Year, but is it only because of Tommy Hall, or is there other pieces of sand in his vagina that I'm just not aware of?
It's actually not clear why, like, it's not exactly coherent why why he's so pissy. Because I think that what he thinks is that Tommy Hall is having legitimate mental problems, But of course, that was just a hypothetical post. And so Ronnie is dumb and just went hog wild based on Tommy's poorly written post. That's my understanding of it. Is that correct, Drag?
Yeah, that's part of the funny thing, because Tommy came in the chat and it said, "Oh, you guys are just blowing things out of proportion. Didn't mean anything like that." But it's like, well, True came to the same conclusion. So, and I pointed out to Tommy that it's terribly fucking written. Like, I think the first part was written in like third person, and then the second, it was second and third person. Like for the second half of it, that's why it was fucking weird. So part of that was due to his terrible fucking writing, and then again, like they don't communicate with one another. I talk to G-Man more than G-Man talks to True, and True talks to fucking Tommy. So that tells you a
For
lot.
the record, his writing is significantly better than Ronnie's.
Oh yeah. In comparison, it's much better. Like loads better. Like he just needs some punctuation, and he needs to keep the voice the same. But in comparison, he knows the difference between DO and DUE, and TO and TOO, and quite a few other, very, very tricky words that a lot of us learned in 5th grade.
And then he goes on to say that he was actually trying to get to gauge the response of atheists with that post.
Which all came down to, well, if you continue to talk shit on the internet, you really shouldn't be surprised if you get backlash. So what would have been the correct response in this guy's head? To allow him to talk shit and not give him any backlash for it, even though what he's posting is literally fucking dangerous, as in will kill you?
Yeah, well, even more so, I brought it up last night that Tommy's the guy who thinks the word atheist and the word pedophile are interchangeable.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, he says that we should be concerned for people's feelings, but yet he's the guy that admits that he deliberately tries to rile people up. So which one is it, Tommy? Can't be both.
And he's wondering why he's in the running for Dumb Fuck of the Year, and he's wondering why currently he's winning. Good, about time.
By a handy margin.
Yeah, and you want to know something? Keep in mind, Tommy. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. From a broader point of view. You're beating out flat earthers. What does that say about the shit you're posting?
Utter greatness.
You walk. A person approaches you, Tommy, and says to you, "The Earth is flat." You're gonna say, "Wow, that guy's a fucking idiot." Oh wait, I'm actually dumber than they are. Wow. Do you ever have those realizations, Tommy? Ever? I'm curious.
Well, I just have to wonder, with Tommy and I've had this skepticism before, and maybe it's unfair, but I honestly don't know how Tommy he claims to make a fairly comfortable living. I don't know how he's able to do that and, clearly lack critical thinking.
Riding on a lawnmower with a dildo duct taped to the seat isn't really that difficult.
Okay, point taken.
I'm wondering how, because running a business, I guess you know what? Then again, I was wondering how G-Man survives with his mental faculties, but he somehow does it. So it's not impossible, but I think we live in a society where, folks like Tommy, they're able to function just enough to get by. So people overlook the severe personality defects that they have, and they're thinking isn't hampered to the point that they can't be successful. So he's very fortunate he lives in a place where people will coddle him, because I don't think that he gets this kind of pushback in real life. I severely doubt that he has people of any type of anyone worth their weight in fucking salt that will tell him, no, you are fucking dumb.
Well, that kind of just speaks to a lack of good people in his life, because it's kind of demonstrable how dysfunctional his thinking is.
I mean, I can only give an educated guess here, but I honestly don't think he can hold a job without some serious help or a serious handout. That's just me. It's not really an insult, it's just an observation. I mean, you do you, but I mean, if I did half the shit that he does while on the clock, I heard a long time ago.
There are some jobs that you can get away with that. Now, being a customer service, I don't think is one of them. But for a long time, I worked in a call center that was very slow, overnights, and I could do it.
You get on and talk to those mean old atheists and tell them how much you think that they're stupid.
Well, let's see. So Tommy Hall, according to my phone, is at 4:58. Anthony Riley is at 4:43. Yes, Tommy, Tommy, just for a bit of context, Anthony Riley is a guy that thinks that the part of the moon that is in shadow literally fucking disappears, as in it's no longer there. You are beating that guy. You are beating a guy that thinks it is possible to see stars in the night sky through a solar filter. A filter that blocks out 99.99999% of the light that hits it.
Well, if you wish upon a star, Red, and find out who you truly are.
Well, I actually don't need to find that out. I already know. I'm an asshole, and I already know this.
There was a wise cricket who told me that.
Question: how much did you smoke that day?
Well, no, it's a Pinocchio reference.
Yeah, I know it's a Pinocchio reference.
Okay, good. Not none.
Question
not
still stands.
There was that whole asshole thing coming out again.
Yes. When you wish upon a star. I'm going to stop singing the song because copyright.
Yeah, Disney don't fuck around.
No, Disney definitely don't fuck around. I mean, let's face it, someone actually got
Let's get Ronnie
because
to sing it. Sorry, is that too... I think we should get Ronnie, maybe he has some really good pipes.
Well, he obviously doesn't have skills on that fucking guitar. I mean, neither do I, but
That's
at least
why
I'm
he stopped
self-aware.
studying science, because he found science too easy and decided to study the guitar music.
Oh, Dragnaut. Max hangs out wants the link. Is he there?
Happy.
I'm on my phone, so I can't give it to him.
What? I have my headphones off. What's going on?
Max hangs out wants the link.
Oh shit. Okay.
I haven't spoke to that fucker in months. Yeah, get him in here.
There you go.
Let's see. Okay, so who's with me in terms of just fucking over the rules and making it so that True Empiricism and G-Man and dumb fucks like that can actually run again?
No, you got to do the lifetime achievement one more year.
We can amend the rules and say that if you've not won in the last 2 or 3 years, make it like maybe 2 years or something, then you can be eligible again.
All right, I like that, because keep in mind, this award isn't really serious, so we can just, bend the rules however the fuck we want, because this award is not real. I mean, and keep in mind, even though it says dumb fuck of the year, it is really like the dumb fuck of like November, because that's when we start like nominating people.
Hey, Kevin.
Okay. Did Max get in? There he is. Okay.
There's Max.
Yo, dog. We heard you liked my scoreboard.
What, you put a scoreboard on the scoreboard while we're scoreboarding?
Of course we like the scoreboard. It makes shit a lot easier, especially for us lazy fucks that don't like counting.
Tommy Hall is in first place. Yes.
Let's
I
let's
think
keep
by
it that
making that whiny post in the GDC group, he really kind of fucked himself.
That was
Hey, everyone.
definitely a tipping point.
Yep. So let's see: Tommy Hall, Anthony Riley, Von Helton, who's barely hit 3 digits, which is fucking sad or awesome. Christian
Actually,
Hillbilly,
bro-
which was Jackie's nomination, isn't doing too well in 7th place.
Claim your inheritance was in the chat for Drags Hangout, begging people to vote for him.
Yeah.
Okay, Claim, if you're still out there, understand this is not an award you want to win.
Well, he's small
He's
fry.
proud of it. He wants to be a dumb fuck.
That boy's special.
He's also apparently super triggered by black atheists.
Yeah, you saw that too.
This is racist.
Why did you not give him a
This is
link to
shit.
join?
I want
Because no.
Because no?
Yeah, because no.
because fucking no.
Jeez. I'm like, if the Psycho Atheist was in the live chat, but he wasn't in the hangout. Wolf was in the live chat, but not the hangout. It's like, you're not the only person out there. It's okay, Clay. You can try that with me, but I don't have to hide my, proclivities, so.
All right, then come next year, we're going to go ahead and say fuck all the rules. Not that there was that many to begin with, but we'll fuck all of them. And so next year, I am saying it right here, right now. G-Man, Jeranism, True Empiricism, all those people can run again.
Well, maybe
So-
except
Honestly, I think you ought to wait until after 5, and then have the lifetime achievement where you go up against those 5.
Yeah.
we could always run a contest for 5. Well, of course, except for the mental illness rule, that's kind of there for a reason.
Yeah.
The mental illness rule has to kind of stay, because keep in mind, the dumb fuck of the year is, to make fun of the dumb fucks who are dumb fuck by choice, not disability.
Yeah, there are some people who are just like fucking trolls and would love nothing better than to win. That's why I would never nominate someone like Glutes.
Yeah. And
Like, this isn't dick of the year. This is dumb fuck of the year.
Max, say
exactly.
something?
Yeah.
No, I was just wondering if you guys could hear me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, you're on Maximus Confesses again, huh? Okay, you know how Max hangs out. That's why.
Yep.
He's Epicurus and Greek.
Max,
I'm
you
allowed-
smoking a bat?
Hey, what is it?
What are you
Is that
doing
a
to
picture of you?
yourself?
Are you smoking a bat?
That's what it looks like. Jesus, what the fuck is that?
You got
Oh,
a
it's
pipe
a-
in your hand, and
it's
then what's
a
going
corn
to come
cob
out
pipe.
of the pipe?
It's the smoke from the pipe.
It's
Okay,
just
the little icon makes it look
there's
like
a
you're
weird
smoking a
lighting
bat.
effect. The filter on it makes it look like really strange. It does
Yeah.
kind of look like a bat, yeah.
I could just turn on the camera. Does that make it easier?
That's XSplit.
No, that might break everything.
Yeah.
If I turn on
Alright.
my
Oh no, that's if Redline goes on camera. That breaks.
no,
things.
if I
Don't do
go on camera, then this entire hangout becomes illegal.
that.
We all know how it works.
Oh, that's why we don't hear Hannah.
Anna's actually back at her place right now, so I have the whole place to myself except for these bitches right here. One of them is Pew, and the other one's Vince.
Oh, you're in.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, for a minute there, I thought you guys moved in together.
Nope, I'm not that lucky yet.
Hey, Redline, can you smack Pew and tell him it's from me?
Sure thing. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Let me get up. Okay.
I knew he'd be okay with that.
Okay. Hang on. Hang
By
on.
the way. Okay.
Hey, Pew. What's up? That was from Kevin.
What did I do to Kevin?
I don't know. He just told me to smack you.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Kevin ought to be in a good mood. It was Wednesday.
Oh, that's true. It's Wednesday. What in the hell? Part of me is kind of sad that I'm not in New York.
As am I. Guess what I'm doing for employment these days?
You're not a hooker?
Chatterbait.
Well, that's always been a
Philosophy.
hobby. That's more of a hobby. And actually philosophy's also been a hobby, but I was referring to prostitution the first time. Nowadays I'm actually working as a door-to-door salesman.
Really?
Oh God, what are you selling?
Vacuum cleaners?
Cable,
Meat?
internet, phones.
Oh, you're one of those.
You
guys selling
that degree doesn't seem to be doing you so much good.
There's a special place in hell for you, my friend.
Actually, I'm pretty good at my job. I mean, today.
I bet you are. I bet you are. Listen, if you don't buy this cable internet package, my employer beats me. Look at my
If you don't
face.
buy this internet package, I'm going to sit here and talk to you about Hegel for the next 2 hours.
So should we put him on the spot and ask him what he feels about net neutrality?
No, please don't.
Never mind. I withdraw the
He's
question.
Canadian. It doesn't affect him. Well,
Yeah.
much.
Guys,
yet.
I have a suggestion. Guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay. No, it's good. It's a good suggestion. Like most people. So here's my suggestion. Because there's so much dumb fuckery in the world, I think you should eliminate the criteria that you can only win once altogether.
He was talking. We were just talking
every man.
We were talking about that,
I
Steve.
know, I was listening.
We deciding on like a lifetime achievement award.
No, yeah, you can't do that after 5 years. That's not long enough. But no, don't wait to 5 years. Just eliminate it outright. There's so much dumb fuckery in the world. Just make it a free for all. Every man for himself. That's dumb fuck.
We could increase.
Well, actually, I've got I have an option.
Yeah.
Free for all, but once you've won 3 times, you're put in the Hall of Fame.
We'll be dead in 3 years, probably.
That's a good point. I like that.
G-Man will just win every year. Like
after the third year, he goes into the Hall of Fame and is ineligible.
Well, that's kind of the reason why I kind of made that rule, because it was clear that G1 was going to win every fucking year, or True Empiricism was going to win every fucking year. I mean, so long as Steve is breathing, True Empiricism is going to have one hell of a shill.
Look, I agree with the once. Look, I agree with the once rule and out, but I do like. But the main reason is I want the Dumb Fuck Lifetime Achievement Award in 2 years from now. I want to log in. I want to see us just bash on all the winners who have come and gone, and just continue that. I think it's a good idea. I'd go for it.
But that's cyberbullying.
They cyberbully me with their stupidity for years. I think it's payback time.
I don't think it's cyberbullying.
It's not. But 10 years, I mean, if it was, because it's so long, 10 years would have been optimal, obviously, but that's just, nobody can wait.
No.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty,
all time.
I'm on my 4th year of this shit, and so obviously I need to switch up every now and then. Keep in mind, this award isn't serious, which, by the way, only makes it a lot more funny when the CCP take it more seriously than I do, and I made the damn thing.
That's why I enjoy it, I think, more than anything, because they do.
It pisses off so many people. It pisses off a lot of newcomers to the community too, who think it's like so mean-spirited and shit. Like, you know what? No, this has been going on for 4 years. It's not going anywhere. Take your sour grapes and do something.
Oh, there are some people that have really been pissed off about that. Trust me. They think.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever, and that's fine. Not everybody thinks the same. Not everybody finds everything the same.
No. Well, you see, there was a reason for that. See, the reason why I was deciding to actually lift the rule is because Ronnie actually named his dog Mr. Turbines.
He did not.
What? What?
He did
Does it
not.
ever
Citation,
Okay.
please.
Yes,
You
please.
think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? Ask Ronnie. The dog's name is Mr. Turbines.
Did it evolve from ATP
Wait.
synthase?
So,
Did the dog
so
evolve
look,
from
I don't
ATP synthase?
look. I don't think. Look, I don't think giving a dog a stupid name warrants being a dumb fuck, but I do believe that warrants animal cruelty. So let's make an animal cruelty award.
No, the specific name it
correlate with
is
that.
Which dog?
warrants him being a dumb fuck.
Which dog? The big dog or the little dog?
No, it's the context. Okay, it's the context of why he would name the dog Mr. Turbines.
Right, exactly. When you crank the tail, does DNA come out his ass? I mean, seriously.
No, that's when you get the ATP.
Does he dissolve in water?
Well,
Do you know which
just,
dog it is?
someone
Is it
just
big
needs
dog
to
or little
tell.
dog?
Someone just needs to tell Ronnie to keep his dogs away from Darwin's deity, because we all know how that's going to end.
What's he gonna do? Take him for a walk?
No.
Sexual jacking off into my dog's mouth.
What?
Dee Dee.
What?
Dee Dee.
Has she not heard the soundboard?
That's all I heard.
Sexual relations with my dog. I love that soundboard a little bit.
Shut up, MK.
MK.
MK's back, you know, right?
You're on my
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah.
MK's back and just as nuts as ever.
Just as nuts.
Wait,
I don't think it's changed one iota.
Can we also get some votes in for DD people? I mean, I don't want the fuck to win, obviously, but let's get him a little bit higher up on the board. He deserves it.
No, him not scoring well there would piss him off because one of the things he uses as his goal is pissing people off.
I see. So what I should do is I should remove the video, re-upload it about a day before we actually announce the winner. Therefore, he comes in dead last.
0. No, that should be C Brown because literally nobody cared enough to go vote for him.
That's what I was telling Claim. That's what I was telling Claim. He's small fry.
I don't even have enough energy to go to C Brown and just click on that. I just don't care enough.
I downvoted him just because.
Yeah, honestly,
no
a
love
lot.
for Tukey.
I mean, a lot of people that were like top dogs when we were first, considering who's going to be in the running. Like for example, C Brown. Now we just don't give enough of a fuck about him because Tommy.
Did you see the links I posted last night, Red?
What links?
I went back in time to when Tommy decided that the word atheist and word pedophile are interchangeable to him.
Oh
What?
yeah,
I saw
those. Yeah, I saw those.
Tommy said that.
That's Tommy. That Tommy is why you are the dumb fuck of the year.
Quick question about that. Does that mean was Tommy Hall supporting Roy Moore? Because if he was, that would mean he'd be okay with an atheist running for office too. So it all balances out.
He would be okay with an atheist running for office as long as they're a right-wing nut job, which in this country isn't going to happen.
I mean, Robert Price is an atheist right-wing nut job, and he's.
Well, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm saying no Republican would ever win as a Republican as an atheist. Like,
no, that is true.
It's never going to happen.
I don't know. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Or at least you just got to claim that you're a Christian, like Trump. Like, I don't believe Trump is a Christian for 1 second. But
no, I think he's pandering.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
I actually, I read in his biography that he wrote, yeah, I stood up in a crowd of people, and I'm not afraid to say it, folks. I'm willing to lie, and I'm willing to screw and fuck over the other guy. And about 100 of those people were priests, and they went after. And they talked to me after the show to express their concern. And I said, look, I know you guys are going to heaven, and it's great that you guys have your morality. And I know I'm destined for the other place, but this is just who I am. And then he continued on writing his book about how he's going to hell and he's okay with that.
Trump didn't write that book. A ghostwriter did. He talked at this person, and they wrote it. Trump writes? Serious?
Do you honestly? Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one was stupid enough to write that without Trump's consideration. Like,
that's what he just said.
It doesn't surprise me that he said that. I'm just saying that he didn't write it.
Well,
he didn't write that book.
Fair enough, but you know what I mean when I say he
Yeah.
wrote. I'm using that
Yeah,
shorthand.
that doesn't surprise me, and that's terrifying. And what's even more terrifying is people like either don't know that or they're okay with it.
So I kind of
because we're making America great again, right?
There was actually a thread on G Plus in the last couple days where someone said that even if Roy Moore did do all the things he was accused of, I would still vote for him because I think immigration is worse.
You're not in Sweden. You're in fucking Alabama. Get a grip.
I mean, it's not even a border state.
Yeah.
In any case.
So basically, move to Canada. Okay, noted.
They just think every black or Mexican person they see is an illegal immigrant. Don't eat any of them new darkies around here.
It was Voluntas Revelatus who has gone totally alt-right over the last year or so.
Yeah, I used to have some respect for him. Like he's a pretty level-headed guy, but now he's just gone completely toxic.
Who is this guy Marcus Moody that I keep hearing about? He just joined, and I know everybody's like talks about
He's
him.
been he's
been around. He stalks
he's been around a bit.
and Jade's like anything political that Jade or JD posts, he's in the comments saying the exact opposite.
Well, because I mean, he literally just joined, and all he started doing was posting in the social commentary section.
I've been reading stuff of his for a couple months now.
Is he alt-right?
I haven't seen anything.
I don't know if he's alt-right.
He's not really alt-right. He's a Trump supporter. He's more of a traditional religious conservative type.
Fundy.
I saw some posts.
Yeah,
I thought they were in the social thing. Maybe they could have been in something else. I don't remember, but I
didn't see any of
very
them. But
political in nature, talking about Trump.
I'll keep an eye on him. Like if he starts pissing me off, I'm just gonna bounce him. He doesn't have anything of interest to say, like at all.
Personally, I always just like Gary Johnson. I'm still gonna harp on that. I don't care.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just went because Ronnie's sitting in a chair, playing with Mr. Turbine. I guess it is.
Yeah, Mr. Turbine.
Mr. Turbine. Wow.
Yeah, I know. So, animal abuse aside, I am going to make it a thing where Ronnie actually can run for dumb fuck of the year. Again, because, well, fuck that guy, and that's what this award is for. It's not to be serious, it's to have fun. And God damn it, why should we limit the fun?
And why? What the hell is this? Atheist, Jew, Christian, Muslim, agnostic, deist, Satanist, agnostic, Islam. What the fuck is all this?
Wait, which one is the Satanist?
Where are you reading this?
This is in the comment. This is in his video description.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to set tags.
No, he just tags everything possible.
Muhammad, freethinker, realist, skeptic, Darwin, evidence, truth, APA.
Really and truly, he just puts in every single tag you can think of.
He just copy and paste the same list.
This is the tag. This is the video description.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do tags. He just puts
I've
it all
seen him in the tags, but holy crap.
Yep. Well, eventually he's just going to vomit the entire dictionary, and that's going to be that.
Or he'll vomit on the dictionary and think it'll get him.
Drag, you really need to be concerned about this debate, dude. Yeah.
You're so fucked, Drag.
So screwed, Drag.
So
he's gonna dab.
You're showing a XSplit right now.
What debate?
Yeah, that's my question. Is there actually a debate going to be happening? And
yeah.
Second week of January, I guess.
I don't.
Come on, girls.
Who are you debating?
What?
Who are you debating?
Let me get back to you on that.
Only people who are going to think you win that debate are on that list you're showing on your screen.
Yeah, remember, he said he's taking a novel approach.
The fuck
a novel approach.
Something you haven't seen before.
So instead of just shitting on the keyboard and walking away, he's actually going to smear it this time?
He's going to smear it.
I seem to recall the last time Ronnie was in a debate with Steve, he just got crushed, and it was terrible. He didn't even bother addressing Steve's points.
No, he thinks he
It was
won
one of
that. No, he thinks everybody has said that Ronnie won. He said that JD Kane said that he won. That JD Kane said that I had a horrible presentation. And all JD Kane did was give a fair criticism that I didn't give. I should have done better in the giving examples of core predictions. And he's right. I could have, but I didn't. It wasn't really going down that route. But I could have done better on that one. But Ronnie took that as, oh yeah, I kicked his ass.
No,
But he kicked
G-Man still claims that G-Man still claims that I need to argue with my wife to learn how to debate. And
There's no debating your wife. You lost.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm still not really sure what that means. He said you need to do point counterpoint, point counterpoint.
Yeah.
Here's the point counterpoint to that argument. Honey, these are my facts. Your wife. Honey, I have a vagina. Okay, you win.
You win. Game. Yep.
That's pretty much how it works.
Make sure someone has controls before you head out.
Yep.
Otherwise, bad things.
Yeah. Here's my advice to all members of the CCP on how to debate. For you guys, just fucking don't. Okay, you all suck at it, and I don't think there's any hope for any of you fucks. Okay.
Hey, can you update the? Wait, quick. Can you update the total, Dragnot?
Reload the page.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Oh wow.
Woo!
Tommy Hall.
Oh shit.
Someone's got $5.
What was the highest? Didn't somebody break 1,000 once?
The highest was True Empiricism, and that was thanks to your shilling.
And Animal student. I can't take all the credit for that.
Yeah.
Like I said, so long as you are breathing, Steve, you will make sure that Ronnie wins.
Oh yeah, True got 839 last year.
Oh, if Ronnie would have been in this one, Tommy would have lost considerably. I would have.
If Dio had been on the ballot from Jump, I'd have been shilling for him like Steve was shilling for
Which is fair. That would have been respectable. I think Dio probably would have gotten probably a lot of votes. Yeah.
I couldn't nominate Dio though. I just couldn't.
Mental. Well, no, he was nominated last year.
No, he was not. He was nominated in spirit, but not in the actual running.
Wasn't Von Helton taken out of a previous running because we all thought he was mentally defective?
Well, a lot of people disagreed with me on that, so I was like, okay, fine, this is a democracy, I guess. So fuck it. I mean, yeah.
It's tradition at this point to put him in there.
I thought it was a redocracy, because you seem to make up all the rules.
Well, I do, because go fuck yourself. But I take other people's opinions sometimes, maybe.
So we got to thank some people in the live chat for that massive amount of Tommy Hall votage right now. Don't know who they are.
Vote early, vote often. Tommy Hall, Dumb Book of the Year.
Lamed, thank you for all your assistance, like usual. Oh, Lamed's in the live chat too, so.
I'm just gonna print out a whole bunch of small slips of paper with the link onto it and hand it to random people in New York. I'm gonna be one of those people and say, hey, go to this video and just like or dislike it. I really don't care which. Just do it. Just fucking do it.
If I need to, I will. If I see Antonio creeping up, I will go to the local liquor store and I'll be like, hey, here's a fifth of Jack.
I'll be
guy. Whatever.
I'll be in Times Square, right in the fucking middle of it, and go, hey, Tommy Hall for Dumb Fuck of the Year. There you go. Here's the link. Like up, like down, doesn't fucking matter. As long as you do that, he will win Dumb Fuck of the Year. Come on, vote here, vote now. You need a tablet? Ain't got one. Use my phone instead.
Set your phone up so they can tether off of it. Public Wi-Fi access right here.
Yeah, hotspot. Oh,
fuck yeah!
Want to hear some shit? Yeah, I know you guys do because you like that shit. So earlier tonight, this is the reason why I missed your hangout, Drag. I actually wanted to listen to it. That's why I asked you about it earlier too. One, I didn't want to step on it, but two, I wanted to listen. But guess what happened? What just before you had it? We're sitting in the living room. The roommate, the one that got evicted, walks in the fucking front door. Just nonchalant, carrying 2 bags, wearing the same clothes that he was wearing when he got kicked out. And we're like, are you freaking kidding me? And John's like, you are not getting in here. You're not going upstairs. And we called the police, and they were out looking for him. We went to go try to find him. We saw him like outside of Rite Aid. But yeah, he's casing the joint, trying to get his stuff. And today was the last day to get it, so we've already divvied it up. And I actually got a nice jacket out of it. I got some cooking stuff. I got a nice watch. Yeah.
Was this the guy whose ass you kicked?
Yeah. Yeah, all this stuff was less than $700, so the sheriff said, "Yep, it was yours." So we said, "Okay." Yeah, I mean, it's all cheap stuff, but
works
at least
for me.
something out of it. But yeah, the guy actually literally walked in the door, like nothing's up. We're like, we're gonna kick your ass if you don't get out of here.
So let's see.
I'm surprised the landlord didn't rekey our locks.
Well, he actually did, but we were sitting there, and he just got home from work, and he had the door open or he unlocked, and so it was, we lock it at night. Who would think they'd come in the daytime when they were home?
Right, that's kind of like ballsy.
That is ballsy.
Yep, it is ballsy. Stupid, but ballsy. Oh well.
Well, that's the thing, though, is if it was stupid, it may not have been ballsy. He may not have realized he was being brave.
Too stupid to realize that he was in danger.
Can we try and push Tommy Hall past 500? That would be awesome. We're only like 10 votes away.
I could easily get 10 people to vote for Tommy Hall tonight. I'll get him to 500 before I go to bed. Easily.
Oh, sweet. So Tommy, from Reds to you, go fuck yourself.
Twice. Said he had something to do with it. So I don't know. However you guys did to help out, great. Awesome. Oh my God. Yeah. George had messaged saying that I shouldn't be stuffing the ballot box for Tommy. And I'm like, do you not know how this contest works?
It's free for all.
Yeah. It's like, yeah,
there are no rules. I actually advocate people cheating. I mean, come on. That's the fun of this.
Oh, you don't even know some shit that I've done on this one. I'm not going to say till afterwards.
The point is to cheat like a motherfucker on this. I mean, okay. For the 50th fucking time, this award is not serious. It must be treated as a joke. That means use sock accounts.
I know one person that probably had 80 sock accounts. That was just the one that I think did it now. There had to be at least 80 sock accounts. At least.
Yeah.
And that's not easy because making sock accounts and then deleting them, it's time consuming.
Outside chat says
one sucks.
Tommy's at 505 right now.
Refresh that shit.
Well, then I guess I don't have to worry about saving my last 10.
Yeah, because he's muted. Probably away from his computer. Probably practicing his debate skills with the wife.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, hang on. Let me try and verify this. Hang on. On to Kevin's scoreboard and tell me if Tommy Hall is over 500. Then when you're done, get me a water, bitch. So apparently Tommy Hall is at 506 now.
Wow. I don't know who said it earlier because I just literally started watching when they said this. Somebody said something along the effects where that it was Tommy's post the day after that he wanted to get out of it or was bitching about how it affected him that really turned the tables because people were like, oh, fuck this. Yeah, I don't know who thumbs it down is, but he has probably 80 socks because he made a huge dent in this today and the other day. So I don't know who it is.
Well, congratulations, Tommy Hall. You officially broke 500.
I think
so.
That should. Wow, some people must be voting like right now.
506. People want Tommy to win. They're really pissed off the fact that he's like, oh, this is really affecting me, blah blah blah. And Reds was kind enough to go, you know what, take a month off, which sorry, I think was way too lenient, but it's your thing. Take a month off, and I'll take you from the dumb fuck of the year. Admirable. And so what does he do? He spits in your face and posts, oh, look.
And makes a cancer post. He makes a fucking cancer post
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the same day.
I'm like, holy
Exactly.
fuck. Yeah, that's...
And
he cemented that shit at that point.
it was cool because then Ryan was like, first of all, who the fuck do you think you are making ultimatums? I go, this isn't an ultimatum. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm just saying what I'm going to do.
You stupid fuck.
It's an offer, you fucking
they
shithead.
think everything that we say is a threat.
Oh my god, I don't know how to get that. It was clearly an offer. It was like, here's what I suggest to you, and you can take it or leave it. Oh, you're telling me what to do? Well, no. Here's an offer.
I just picture Butthead, Beavis and Butthead, and are you threatening me?
Can we get a
I know, it's are you
Yes,
threatening me?
Are you threatening me? I am the great Cornholio.
Oh, and then everything that they
Come
don't
on.
like is
This
either
is just waiting there. This is Tommy. Are you threatening my bunghole?
Okay, that was well played.
Well played.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Basically,
everything that they don't
it was nothing but an offer. It was nothing but an offer for
Yeah,
Tommy,
it's an
but
offer.
You were way lenient on that too.
yeah, go figure.
I'll give you that. Much more than I would have been. I would have been like, take at least 2 months off.
Red line, that's against the terms of service. That's illegal. I'm gonna call it.
Of course it is.
I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, making offers. But he said that, I'm going to get your channel deleted or removed or whatever.
Sure.
It is fucking threats. And I said, listen, let's hypothetically say that you managed to succeed. Let's say you managed to get both my channels deleted. You really think that's going to stop Dumb Fuck of the Year? Do you really think that's going to stop Dumb Fuck of the Year? I mean, you tried it when I tried to do Dumb Fuck of the Year in the first place, and G-Man still won. We were still collecting votes to the very end of that. I think at the beginning was, 2 weeks we were doing it for instead of the entire month, but whatever. So we still collected all the votes that we needed to collect, and then we had another hangout naming G-Man the first ever winner of Dumb Fuck of the Year. So Ronnie has tried this shit before. It hasn't worked, and it will never fucking work. So
No.
he can be as butthurt as he fucking wants to be. It's not going to change a goddamn thing.
Also, apparently, C. Brown works for Google. Like he knows that everyone that's voting for Tommy is an atheist.
Oh, so he's got high level stuff to know who the anonymous votes are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I want to be a creationist just to challenge that. I can't, of course.
Is Drag still
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Or did he move on?
I think he went to bed. He said to snipe him when we want to go off air.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So if everyone else is going to go to bed, then I guess I will too. I guess I'll end this by saying, Tommy Hall, congratulations. You are currently the front runner for Dumb Fuck of the Year. Keep that shit up.
And here's to many more.
Are you going to snipe Drag, or are we done, or what's going on?
Are we done? I don't know.
I'm good to go.
Okay. Go to bed. Go watch something else, you bunch of losers.
Is anyone else going to stamp after this? Because I'm in the mood for some chatting.
Yeah, where the
I'll
hell you
be
been?
around.
Man? You haven't been around much. I was trying to get a hold of you.
So,
I don't even know what it was.
all right. So I can explain where I was.
Peace.
Peace.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and snipe Dragnot. If you guys
I just did.
Oh, okay. Sniper. I'm just kidding. Bye.
Sniper, no sniping.
All right.
To the Clown Car Posse, they probably wouldn't understand the difference. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Kevin sniped
All right.
Dragnot and he admitted it.
So-
He's why aren't you kicking him out?
So I've been doing two things as of late. The first thing is preparing to teach English abroad. I've been looking at some jobs overseas, and right now I'm just looking into new jobs prospect in Dubai. It pays really well, but yeah.
Really?
First I'm going. Oh yeah. In fact, in Dubai, I think in Dubai I get paid the equivalent of $70,000 Canadian.
Dubai is a nice country. I'll give you that. Now it's a little strict. Don't get me wrong, because it is over the air country. It's not as bad as like Jordan or anything.
Actually, if I want to go drinking or anything, all I need to do is hit one of the embassies or.
Yeah. There's places you can go.
Yeah, Dubai and Jordan are actually on the better end. Like It's Saudi Arabia, Pakistan,
Saudi Arabia is the worst.
Iran.
Oh,
Those are the
yeah,
worst
Saudi Arabia is the
ones.
worst. We couldn't even drink. We couldn't even go off compound barely in Saudi Arabia. But Dubai was nice. I like the souks and the people were very friendly. It's a very business oriented city.
My mom has at church. My mom knows a woman, and her husband is a professor over there. If I could secure a university level position teaching English, I will be set. I will be happy.
I think you would enjoy it. I think you would enjoy Dubai.
Oh, dude. I actually had a job lined up in Taiwan, but I ended that just so I can be eligible for this job. It's so good.
Yeah, it's very ritzy over there.
And the second thing I've been doing is just saving up money. So for right before overseas, and I got a job as a door-to-door salesman, selling internet cable and home phone and home security too.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing well. I just have been wondering about you because I haven't heard from you in a while. And I was trying to get you to do something, but I don't remember what it was, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Was it some discussion on philosophy or something?
Yeah, it was something or other. I'm gonna have to remember. I was like, it's funny. I almost keep calling you by your real name, because it's been so long. I only know you by your real name now.
Yeah, no worries. No worries about that. But if you want me for any kind of engagement, the best time is always Sundays. I work Monday to Saturday, and I just canvas for 5 hours straight selling products. But it gets easier, and I've noticed that I've been speaking better, and just my communication skills have improved. So that alone is worth it.
Awesome. Well, I remember. Yeah, what I don't remember what it was. How can I forget? Well, you know what? I'll just tell you where we go off here. It should be any minute.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long.
Yeah, I guess shit happens.
You can all stop listening now. We got boring. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Lamed says in the outside chat, he's like, Dubai, UAE, any of that, land your jail, and fucked in the Valley. Yeah, unless it depends what kind of status you have. If you're over there and you're doing a job and you have a status, they don't treat you as harsh as some other things.
Right. Right now, my cousin is actually he has a job in Qatar right now. So I really love this job for two other reasons. One, I get to see him more often. I always see him only in the summertime. So now I could see him. And it's just like an hour, and it's just like an hour plane ride or something.
Just remember, the embassy is your friend.
The embassy is my friend. And the second great thing, it's much closer to my country of Lebanon, so I can go there more often, and it's much cheaper than traveling all through from Canada to there. And I have a summer home in Lebanon too, so I could just chillax.
Oh, dude, let's go to Lebanon. That would be awesome. I would love to go to Lebanon.
If you could save up and come to Lebanon, I will definitely give you a place to stay.
Yeah. Well, if I tell you what, my mom dies and I get an inheritance, but it's not really worth it to me because I love my mom. And plus, most of it goes to my daughter. Actually, pretty much all of it goes to my daughter. But it's okay. But no, I don't know if I get some sources, I might take you up on that. I love to travel. I mean, that's one thing I miss is traveling, and I loved going all over the place. And Dubai was a great country. My favorite place of all time, though, I got to tell you, was definitely Thailand. Oh my God, sitting on the beach, just drinking pina coladas or whatever the hell we were having, going parasailing, and the food